This is my attempt at surviving 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore Bedrock Edition Part 4. In this video, guys, my three main goals are going to be make a sugarcane farm to go ahead and make bookshelves. Second goal is going to be go ahead and make a fencing area around our house so we're more secure. And third goal is going to go ahead and be set up a little villager trading hall type thing, because I kind of need some books to get my armor and weapons better. So let's get straight into the video. Also, guys, you guys have been smashing the support on this series. You guys have absolutely been loving it. Here are the first 3 episodes. Almost all 3 of them are over 1K, and that's pretty unusual for my channel to say the least. But you guys have been smashing the support. I've been getting a bunch of subscribers too. I think starting this series we were at 100 and maybe 50 something. Now we've got over 100 more subscribers, guys, which is just absolutely insane. But if you are watching the video right now, and you know, judging by how the other videos did, if every one of you were to subscribe, I could hit 1,000 subscribers, guys. That'd be freaking insane. Imagine me going from 250 to 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you guys are watching the video and you notice that you're, enjoying the content, you guys should think about smashing that like and subscribe button, because it would be greatly appreciated and you guys could help me get to 1,000 as fast as possible. All right, now guys, getting into day 31, we actually started out by grabbing some carrots because I needed to try to get my villagers to breed, and well, let's just say that didn't really work out. But then I also realized that I needed to start on a staircase, guys, to make it way easier for me to get up and down this mountain. I didn't get it completely finished because I didn't have enough stairs that color that I wanted to keep it the same. I'm also probably going to change the cobblestone later, but this is going to work out perfectly for the purpose that I need it right now. Next, I hopped straight into getting some dirt because I needed to go ahead and start on that sugarcane farm that I was talking about, one of my goals at the beginning of the episode, because we definitely need sugarcane to go ahead and make bookshelves. But yeah, that's the layout for my sugarcane farm, and that was it for day 31, guys. Now go ahead and starting out day 32, we go ahead and get straight back over to the sugarcane farm, get everything laid out, get the water placed, get the sugarcane placed, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And then we covered this big nasty hole where the sugarcane was before in my house because I just hated it there. After I moved that hole, I decided to go ahead and move around my entire house because everything was kind of crammed in that corner, and I feel like it looks much better now. But then I started killing just a bunch of animals because I needed to get a bunch of food, guys, because I had like such low food again. I need to really just get my animal farm together. So I spent the rest of day 32 farming some food, and then the night of day 32 I needed to actually go ahead and get some bones so I could go ahead and make some bone meal, and I just fought whatever mobs I was seeing on the way, getting some XP as well. And yeah, I was coming across very little skeletons, but then there was every once in a while where I was coming across 2 of them at the same time, so that was actually kind of lucky. And I just kind of sat here and let this guy kill himself. It was I mean, the poor dude, he just kept shooting, and then that's just what happened. Then I got pulled up on by 2 spiders, and one of them was a spider jockey. What are the odds of that? But yeah, then I went ahead and just fought off the spider jockey, and after this I just kept pretty much just farming arrows, getting as much arrows as I could get so I could make as much bone meal as I could get. And then I came across these 2 guys, and they started to duke it out together, so I just decided to just wait and see what happens. And as I was waiting, I realized that they were kind of getting pretty distant from each other, so I didn't really know how this fight was gonna unfold. I didn't know if one or the other was gonna win, but I was trying to wait it out, and of course they got too far away and he started focusing on me. But I blocked a shot at the perfect time the first time. Second time I didn't, but then I went ahead and just took out both of these skeletons, and that was the end of that. After the skeletons, I came across this freaking zombie with an enchanted bow. I've never seen that before in my life. Obviously, he wasn't using the bow, but this was crazy. It was time for me to head home and call it a day for night 32, I guess you could say. But then on the next day, I decided to start out the day by going ahead and smelting some food because I definitely needed food. And then I started working on my little villager area to go ahead and get the trading hall done. And after that, I went back up to the house to go ahead and start on a different little farming area because I did need to go ahead and make some carrots as well, just to go ahead and try to breed the villagers some more. But I mean, like I said, that didn't really work out in this video too well. But then I went ahead and started using the bones and made bone meal that I needed to go ahead and finish off the sugarcane farm. Now the sugarcane farm is in full growth, so we have a decent amount of sugarcane. Not enough to make all the books we need because we need leather, but I think we should be good on paper. And digging out the villager area and building both of those farms took up most of my day for day 33, so that was it for that day. Starting out day 34, I went ahead and smelted some gold and got some of my apples that I had because I figured since I'm doing a hardcore 100-day series, I might need some golden apples. That could probably be pretty beneficial, if you guys know what I'm saying. So yeah, I decided to grab some apples, go down to the cow farm and start breeding some cows because I desperately need leather to go ahead and make bookshelves, guys. So I had to kind of kill some of them off, and I just need a much bigger cow farm. After I got done taking the cows out, I went over and actually started farming some coal. Anytime I really see coal, I actually mine it in the overworld anyway, because when I see it when I'm in the caves, for some reason I just decide not to mine it. I don't know why. But then I made some bread and went down into the villager area to try to get them to breed again. And like I said, guys, I don't know why, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm doing something wrong. But then I went back up to my house to place some bookshelves down, and yeah, we got up to, I think, level 16 enchantments now. But after that, how I said like I really couldn't get them to breed? Yeah, I kind of just had to start putting the villagers in the boat and you know, taking them down in there so they could be my unpaid workers. And that was it for that was the end of this day. Starting out day 34, guys, I decided that it was probably a pretty good idea to add some doors onto my house so it wasn't as open. And of course, I had a run-in with powdered snow. What kind of 100 days video would it be if I didn't run into powdered snow? But as I went back down into the villager area, this guy was kind of already in the pocket. So, you know, I kind of just gave him a little nudge and put him in there. And yeah, that's his permanent home now. He's going to be my unpaid worker, you know? Yeah, that's what it's going to be. And then as I was digging out the wall, I found some more coal. Like I said, I like to mine coal whenever I find it. And I dug out that block and this guy ran in there, made my life 10 times easier. So I was like, yeah, thanks, buddy. You just completely trapped yourself for the rest of your life, but I greatly appreciate it. So for the remainder of day, I'm not gonna lie, I forget what day it is, but for the remainder of this day, we just filled in the rest of the villagers, and yeah, that pretty much did it for this day. So we headed up to the house to go ahead and call it a night. And at the beginning of the next day, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I completely forgot to record the beginning of the day. I'm very sorry about that, but I went and grabbed some gravel and also killed some cows to get some leather because I was completely out of leather. And then I went and fought this skeleton and my freaking shield broke, guys. So I had to go up to the house and immediately make a new shield because that has been so beneficial in this series. Oh yeah, also I made a lectern when I freaking forgot to record. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I don't know why, but I just completely forgot to record. It was just a big goof on my part. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I went ahead and headed back down to the villager area to go ahead and try to get them to start getting jobs. And this was completely complicated, guys. The first one, and I placed that down, and then that villager got the jobs. So then I took it over to that villager to try to give it to him. And then he was a blacksmith, and I figured out the culprit was standing above me the whole time. So, you know, he got added to my unpaid worker hole. Yeah, that's what I meant. And then these guys over in the corner, I had to put them back there because they kept stealing the jobs. But then finally, guys, I was able to finally figure it out. This took literally an entire day, but I got it done. Starting out the next day, I went around trying to destroy any barrels or anything like that they could be having jobs from, because I didn't want them to get those type of jobs. I wanted them to be like just my lectern jobs or whatever jobs I was specifically giving them. And I found another guy who wanted to join the party because, you know, he heard there was a party going on down here and he said he wanted to be a part of it. And then I also got those over there. Those are like fletching things, I think. Like they're fletching villagers. I don't really know how this works. I'm kind of new to it, but yeah, those villagers basically like 32 sticks and I can get an emerald or something. So that's basically just a way easier way of getting emerald. After that, we go ahead and head back up to the house to go ahead and start that fence that I was talking about around the compound at the beginning of the video, because I do want to go ahead and get this done. This is one of my goals for this video. So I just went ahead and went around and put it around the whole compound. But there was thing that I noticed that was actually kind of crappy when I was working on it, but I will show you guys that here in just one second. But I ran out of cobblestone walls, I think they're called. I don't really know. But yeah, I had to go back to get some more cobblestone, make a little bit of cobblestone hole to go ahead and keep building on. But yeah, then we basically got the wall finished, and that was practically it for day 36. I spent the entire day building this wall, but I basically got it done. Starting out day 37, I went ahead and just added a little doorway to get through the fence. And then after that, I went ahead to go ahead and farm some trees because I needed some sticks for the villagers. I wanted to see how much emeralds I could go ahead and get from them right off the rip. And I also saw some cows on my way, and I need as much leather as I can get to make bookshelves. So I stopped to go ahead and take care of those cows really quickly, then headed down to the villager area. And I also got sharpness 5 from this villager, and I think you guys saw this one already, but this one was Fortune 1 from this villager, which is going to be insane for my pickaxe already, guys. I think you can go up to Fortune 3, so I'm going to try to go ahead and get Fortune 3 on my pickaxe before I go ahead and switch that villager. But yeah, that is definitely insane to go ahead and get right off the rip. We already have a Fortune 1 book, guys, on day 37. Let's go. As soon as we got our villager set up, we got a Fortune 1 book, so that is definitely good. And then I spent the night of day 37 just lighting up our area a little bit so no mobs will be spawning in here, hopefully. And from, as far as I know, I think this is working pretty well. I don't think any mobs are spawning in here, but this zombie was able to clear the wall for one reason, because when the snow piles up like this, you're able to jump over the wall, sadly. But I will go ahead and just make sure to take care of the snow. I think that's the main thing I need to do there. And yeah, that was it for day 37. Starting out day 38 now, guys, I went down to just go ahead and start breeding the cows because I need as much leather as I can get, and I need to go ahead and expand that cow farm because it's getting kind of ridiculous. But yeah, we just went ahead and killed some sheep and cows just to farm some XP, get some food, and also get as much leather as we can to make books. We made some books, made some more bookshelves to go ahead and add on to the bookshelf area. And by the way, guys, if you're watching right now and you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to help me get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible. Now on to day 39. On day 39, I started out by clearing some of the snow around my base because I didn't want any zombies hopping over the wall or anything like that. Then I started to gather some wood and then replant some of these trees because I needed some wood for my next project, the next little thing I was wanting to do. And there was a freaking goat on my house, bro. Like, what are you doing up there? After I saw that random goat on my house, I decided to go ahead and grab some wheat as well because I was going to need that. And then that was kind of just the end of day 39. So now starting out day 40, guys, we have made it to day 40, and we started out by making the cow farm bigger because, like I said, I need a bigger cow farm, and these guys need to be bred a lot more so I can get a lot more food and just leather in general because I need a lot of leather for bookshelves right now. So I started to breed the cows, and then after that, I went ahead and headed down to the villager area because I wanted to make their area look a little bit better. And then this guy just decided to stay there. I don't know why, but maybe he wants that to be his home. Okay, so I've just kept going ahead and transforming the villager area, just making it look as good as I possibly can. And after I got done with the front, I decided to go ahead and just head up to the back and like kind of clear out these sides and the top area just so there's a little bit more space to work around. And then as I was getting done, this guy came over and he decided he wanted to join the villager trading hall. So there's the end of the villager trading hall. That is done now, guys. So then I went ahead and headed out, and it was pretty much, or that was the end of day 40. So that is going to do it for this episode, guys. I do hope you guys are still enjoying the series. You guys have been smashing the support on the series. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, if all of you guys that are watching right now were to subscribe, I could reach over 500 subscribers, guys, which that would just be freaking insane. Honestly, I could probably even get to 1,000 if every one of you decided to hit that subscribe button. So you should go down there and check and see, you know, if you're subscribed. And if you guys did enjoy the content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, sorry this video was a little bit slower, guys. I just decided to take it a little bit slower after almost dying in the last episode. And also, these are still things that I needed to get done. The villager trading hall is set up, and that was one of my 3 main goals starting out this series. So there's one of my 3 main goals out of the way, but I do hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It only takes a second out of your time, and it would be greatly appreciated.